ஹாய் நீட் ஆஸ்பிரண்ட்ஸ், வெல்கம் டு வாரி மெடிக்கல் அகாடமி. வாரி மெடிக்கல் அகாடமி சார்பாக அனைத்து விதமான டாபிக் சார்ந்த ஒவ்வொரு வீடியோவும் இனி வரும் நாட்களில் உங்களுக்கு வரும். உங்களுக்கு இதை சார்ந்த சந்தேகங்கள், கேள்விகள் எதுவாக இருந்தாலும் கமெண்ட்ஸில் பாஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். எங்கள் எக்ஸ்பர்ட் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டி மெம்பர்ஸ் போடுற வீடியோஸ் பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அந்த வீடியோ ரெகுலராக உங்களுக்கு வரணும்னா சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. தேங்க்யூ. wish you all the best.
So now we will talk about is a water absorbing unit and water transport. Okay. So absorbing unit, water absorption unit. So what mean by unit? Unit means it is a functional and structural cells. Okay. So here it is a water absorbing unit means it is a root hair. It's a root hair. Okay. So root hair பார்க்கும்போது it is a unicellular. Okay. It is a unicellular. Okay. Unicellular material. So it is a root hair. It is a absorbing unit. So that single cell, cell, it is a hair like that. It's a root. It's a root. Okay. It's a root hair. So here is a millions of root hair is present. Okay, root hair is absorbing unit of the in the plant. Okay, it's a water absorbing unit. Root hair is a unicellular. Apo, it is a single cell is absorbing a water. Okay, for example, absorbing water. It is a root hair. Okay, then it is a epidermis layer. It is an epidermal layer. Then it is a cortical cells, cortex. Okay, it is a cortex. Then start a endodermis. This endodermis layer. Then a pericycle. Okay, so this epidermis, then cortex, and endodermis. Then it is a pericycle unit. Okay, it is a pericycle unit. So the water can absorb by the root hair. The water molecules, water. Okay, absorbed by the root hair into all those things. Okay, so they are called as an absorbing unit of water. So the pathway of water. Okay, so root hair, then a cortex region, then it is for next one is this endodermis. Okay, then a pericycle. Okay, pericycle means, and here inside that at xylem. Okay, so these are the pathway of traveling or absorbing of water molecules. Okay, water molecules. So this water can move to the plant by two ways. One is a apoplast, and another one is a symplast. Okay, so in apoplast. So apo means a lac. Okay, plast means that is membrane. So this is apoplast means that water go through the intercellular space or in the membrane of plasma membrane. Okay, so for example, and it is a root hair, then it has that a cortical cells, epidermis. It is an epidermis layer. Then it is a cortical cells. It is a cortical cells. Okay, it is a cortical cells, and here this endodermal layer. Then next we start the endodermis. It is a endodermis, for example. Then go for the xylem. It is xylem or pericycle here. So the water can go through this way. Okay, it is absorbed by root hair. Okay, this water enter to the epidermal layer. Okay, that's layer and pass through the intercellular space. That water can pass through that intercellular space. Okay, the intercellular space. So and here also that is intercellular space. Pass through that intercellular space to the xylem. So this method, the movement of water with help of the gradient. Okay, it depends on the gradient. Okay, so this kind of movement it's called as a apoplast. This kind of movement is called as an apoplast. So apoplast, it is a passive movement. Okay, apoplast is a passive movement. It is depends on the gradient. Depend on the gradient. Okay, and it is a faster. It is a faster. Okay, so this kind of movement is called as a apoplast. So apoplast means what? That is a water travel through the intercellular space. That water travel through the intercellular space. Okay, so this is called as an apoplast. This is called as an apoplast. The next we can see a symplast. Symplast means a splast. It is through the plasma or plasma membrane and the cellular constitutions. Okay, so the water, it's absorbing. Water can go absorb by the root hair and travel to the epidermis layer. Okay, it is an epidermis layers and the cortical cells. Okay, cortical means a cortex. Okay, cortex up. Then the cortex is go and it is an endodermis layer. Likewise, that is an endodermis. Okay, then a pericycle and pith is there. So water travel to that's inside the cell and cell constitution and go to the another cell. What is that? It is a cell. You know that it is a cell. The structure of plant cell. Like then in another one cell is there. Okay, another one cell is there. So the water can pass through the cell wall and the cell membrane and go here this way to the interpret the another cell wall. So this is in this place is called as a plasmodesmata. It's called plasmodesmata. Okay, it is called as a plasmodesmata. So a water can through the cell membrane and the cytoplasmic constitutions. A cytoplasmic constitution and cross this plasmodesmata to the next cell. This way the water can go through one cell to another. This called as a symplastic movement. So the symplastic movement or symplastic movement has been a very slow process. It is a very slow process compared to apoplast. Why? Because is apoplast only through the intercellular space, but here it is goes through the cellular constitution and travel one cell and another cell with this plasmodesmata is there. So here it is an active transport and here it is for passive. Okay, here it is a passive things and here it is a active things. Active things means what? It is need the energy molecule. It's need the energy. It's need the ATP. Okay, this needs some kind of the ATP is a active transport. Okay, it is an active transport and this very slow and it's go through this way. So this is called as a symplastic movement. It is called as a symplastic movement. Okay, it is called a symplast movement. Okay. Yes. So this is a water absorbing methods through the cells. Okay. So water absorbing unit it is a root hair. You know that. Okay. It is a single cellular materials. Okay. It present in the root. A million of root hair is present in the roots. So this basic things of absorbing absorbing the water through the root hairs. Okay, then this is a type of movement in the plants. Okay, we can see the next class for another one. Thank you.